So it's my pleasure at this time to introduce our first formal speaker of the day. To put on a conference like this takes a lot of time and energy. The staff at the CIO's office has been tireless in their efforts to make sure that all the details are well confronted and well handled, but it's all done with the vision and leadership of the state CIO. So it's my pleasure to welcome him to the podium, and I'd like you to join me in that. So please join me in welcoming Sonny Bhagowalia, the state CIO.
Aloha kako, welcome, and ekoma mai. Welcome to the Hawaii Digital Summit 2013. In case you're wondering why my voice is a little hoarse, it's because I'm so excited that I'm talked out. And this is a first. Some of you may actually be pleased. I'm actually going to be brief in my remarks. I'm so excited to be here, to see what we can do in Hawaii. And as we strive for the summit, Kulia Ikanu'u, we are all one. It's a unity of purpose going forward. I thank everyone for being here. And one of the things that I wanted to mention, if we go to the next slide, I think I can do that, is that I wanted to say we honor the past. You see the icon. We honor the troops. We honor the past of the great traditions of Hawaii. We also honor all those who have served and everyone who is keeping our country and Hawaii safe. We celebrate the present. We are all about what we're doing today and what we can do together for Hawaii in the spirit of Laulima, Laukahi. And we're all shaping the future together. We are going to work together to shape what we're doing. We control our own destiny. We make our own destiny. The summit's theme is Government at the Speed of Life. It was coined by my special assistant, Todd Crosby, but he's not trademarked it yet. He should. It's really cool. What we're saying here is that we have a reliable digital government that is online, with giving the right information with online services for our citizens anywhere, anytime, on any device, securely and reliably, instead of having to wait in line. The world has gone digital. This device is changing the world. Everyone wants the information now and can get it now with all the technologies. The State Transformation Plan aligns with the governor's New Day vision. In case you didn't remember it exactly, there are 3 key points: growing a sustainable economy for Hawaii, investing in the workforce for Hawaii, and transforming government at the speed of life. Hawaii is a jewel. It is the crossroads of the Pacific between an emerging Asia and the United States that stands tall and firm. We are a budget of $11 billion in the state government out of a GDP of the state of Hawaii of $70 billion. But 1.4% of the $11 billion, about 1.4% is spent in technology. We think, we're not sure yet. That's why we need a system like ERP. You've got to put a plug in. We have 1.4 million residents across all our islands, and we have 41,000 government workers serving our citizens proudly. But IT is only 1.8% of the workforce. We have 18 departments, 108 attached agencies, 162 boards and commissions. We have 35 lines of business, 220 business functions and services. Only 5% are online so far. Even though we have 100 online services that we have put out, we have a long ways to go, but we are on the right track. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of complex silo processes, mainly paper-based. There's no shame in that. It's just that in the past, we never had the investment. But thanks to the legislature, thanks to the governor, thanks to all of you, we're making progress. Our technology is old, but our spirit is strong, and now we have the funding and the unity of purpose to go forward. As I mentioned, the governor's vision, 3 key points. We are using technology to transform government. That is how we link into the New Day plan. The transformation plan that we published last year is now in implementation phase. This plan is the only plan in the whole country that got recognized at the state level by the federal with the prestigious Federal 100 Award. It has 3 strategies in it and top 10 programs. If I want you to remember something, there are 3 strategies, and you'll magically see that there are 3 tracks in this conference, and you'll magically see that behind me are 3 key individuals who are the warriors for Hawaii. We're going to take this forward and implement what we're saying. The first one is transforming the business. And under that, we have programs called Enterprise Resource Planning. We have tax systems modernization that should come out soon. We have health IT, and we have business process reengineering. And managing that is Randy Baltimore to my right. He's the Deputy CIO for Business Transformation. The second strategy is technology modernization. And under that, we have a consolidated infrastructure, enterprise shared services, enterprise security and privacy, and a Hawaii broadband initiative. And managing that is Keone Kali, another Deputy CIO. The third strategy is we need to be more transparent and accountable so we can show you what's going on. It's your government, it's your data, it's things that you need for your daily lives, and you need to tell us what we need to do. We work for you, we serve you. In that, we have an open government that is a strategy under transparency and accountability, and we have governance. And what that means is all the policies, process, architecture, plans, and dashboards, and everything. And doing that is James Lum, who looks pretty dapper in a suit today, by the way. He really cleans up well, I must say. He also has a great routine, by the way. Sometime you got to hear him. Our vision is a fully digital state in the future. The future is now. We're already doing this. We're already showing. We've got numerous awards that Hawaii is representing itself. We are humble. We have the aloha spirit. But we also want to show that we have to take this to the next level. We are on a world stage. We have to survive ourselves in Hawaii together and help each other. To strive for the summit, we are all in the same boat, and the hole is not at the other end of the boat. We're all in the same boat. The vision is really simple. On the left, there are citizens, there are residents, there are state workers, industry partners, everybody. They need information that's sitting on the right. There are 2 kinds of information, open information and closed information. The open information is available, but to get to that, they need it on any device. They need it on a mobile phone, they need it on a web, they need it on a desktop, they need it on a laptop, anywhere, anytime. And in there, we have to use these 3 strategies to get to that data. We also have some secure data. We don't want your privacy information put out there without appropriate controls. We don't want some of that information if there's no need to know that. So we have to protect that data. So there's a difference between open and closed data. So at the simplest way to explain a very complex 750 systems and huge technology behind it, that's what we're trying to get to, and we can do it. So the 3 strategies that I'm going to talk about real quick and actually now introduce to Randy is these 3 strategies are the 3 tracks. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to break from tradition because I want to shake things up a little bit. I'm actually going to stop speaking. How many of you are happy with that? Okay. And I'm going to turn it over to my people because my team, I'm so proud of, so proud of, that they're the ones who are really doing the work. So I'm going to let them come, and each one of them will talk about how they're doing the transformation. So let me start off first, and would you give a great welcome to Randy Baltimore, Deputy CIO.
Good morning. A friend of mine, Pono Shim, was kind enough to lend to me today and allow me to share his chime. And I wanted to ask you if you would help me as well. In just a minute, I'd like to ask all of you to turn to your neighbor and talk to your neighbor about one of your aspirations for the state of Hawaii. I'll hit the chime, and then in about a minute, we'll come back. How long is that? 20 minutes? 20 seconds?
It's like TV minute.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Cool. Yeah, barely 30 seconds.
Barely 30 seconds? You ready? Come.
30 more.
Okay.
This is what we want. Utterly milk it. It's how you play in the field, bro. You battlefield. Offense or defense? You feel with the ball.
It's straight.
That is so rugby.
It's straight.
That is get your game on. We gonna take. Head up the ass syndrome.
You ready?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you. If you're wondering what business transformation is, this is it. It's about you sharing. It's about you helping. It's about you caring for the state of Hawaii. It's about communication. It's about collaboration. It's viral, and it spreads. On the slide here are our current list of programs and projects. I encourage you and I invite you to attend these sessions to get more information. But more importantly than that, as you attend these sessions, I invite you to share your thoughts, your ideals, your questions, any comments you have. But it's not about technology. This is just something that helps frame the conversation. It's something that helps connect people. It's a tool that can be used. But if you ask yourself the question, what is the essence of transformation? What is going to make transformation successful? Who is transformation actually going to support? And the answer is you. You are the heart and soul of transformation, and we thank you for all of your contributions.
Thank you, Randy and Sonny. It's been an interesting journey in the last year of in being at OMT. And what I can tell you from being on the front lines with its teams and everybody in this room really effectively is that Sonny Bhagowalia brought a great vision to Hawaii. He really did. He brought that vision. And we've implemented that vision. You know, and we've had various analogies through the process of this, and you know, we're on a ship, or the ship's taking on water, or rats are eating the cables. And I've talked about this in, you know, different forums. You know, and maybe the ship sank, and maybe we got on a lifeboat or a canoe, and we paddled ashore, and now we're building a house. But at the end of the day, it's a contribution, really, like Randy's saying, of everybody in this room. We have had a convergence and confluence of various, you know, information, data streams, people, processes that have gone on over the last year that is across every branch of government, cities and counties, different islands, and industry partners who have invested in their companies, in their technology, who have invested their time, and people who have brought to bear all their resources to put Hawaii first and put Hawaii on the world stage. And I can tell you that as of today, and you know, this digital summit, which really memorializes a key milestone in the state's development, that Hawaii is on the world stage at this point. We have hit our first 9 of 99.9 reliability in our network resources. We're standing up security operations centers and things like that. We have a government-private cloud stood up for virtualization. And what that means is we've gone from the stone tablet to the paper tablet, which we've been with for a long time, to the computer tablet, and now we're into the entire, you know, the virtual digital future. So what that means is our teams and what the government private cloud can accomplish is what normally took 44 days, if you're lucky, to stand up a server and things like that, we can do it in 44 seconds. That is amazing. Our storage components have increased, you know, 10,000-fold in terms of how we can store data, how we can back it up, how we can ensure that it's there and available to the public and to the departments. Our capacity on the network has grown 100-fold. The reliability, like I said, has gone to 99.9% availability. That was something I didn't think we would ever be able to accomplish, last year. But it's because everybody stepped up and contributed something to make that happen that we were able to accomplish that as a team. So it really is what Randy's talking about, that communication between the departments, between various agencies and government, private, quasi, public agencies, industry, the neighbor islands, the folks in the cities and counties and what they're doing, the federal folks that are joining in to help us. Hawaii is, sorry, that's my timer. Hawaii really is on the world stage, and I can tell you and confirm for you, we have the technology. We have the technology. It is there. You will see it when you go into the breakout sessions today, and I encourage you to participate, ask tough questions, but what I can assure you is we have the technology, and it's because of the contribution of everybody here. So thank you very much. Now I'm going to introduce Mr. James Lum.
Good morning, everyone. I have a kind of unique task in front of me. It is not as sexy as Randy and Keone's verticals or domains, but it is important. I realize this is very important. Open government. Not only about our websites, it's about building a portal. It's about building the portal to the citizen residents, to our staff and employees. It's how you interact with government. Another aspect of that is obviously dashboards. What are dashboards? Oh, they're really important. Hawaii is a little behind. We need to show all the good work we're doing. We need to show how we're performing against the metrics of all the agencies, their goals, missions, objectives. And again, it comes under transparency. Obviously, open government is also about open data. Government has a lot of data. We need to make this available for the consumerization. It's amazing how much empirical data we can gather and do analytics so we can make better decisions going forward and obviously be accountable to the taxpayers because they're funding all these initiatives. And you in this room, along with anybody on the stage, know we are taxpayers. Governance, not sexy at all. Absolutely, but essential. It is so fundamental and foundational. Like Sonny said, it is about creating the standards, the policies, statewide. It is about building the to-be architecture, business, information, solutions, technical architectures. It's the North Star that guides us. Portfolio management. It's about recording every process, hardware, software, system, solution. So we understand through this portfolio how we're investing our monies. What systems must we retire? What systems and solutions do we need and we must get funded? This is going to be our way of managing our investments. And again, under the leadership of Sonny, this should be fun. As Randy and Keone mentioned, this will not happen without your participation. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you can now see that in case you were thinking it was me, it wasn't. It's really my team. And it's all of you who have been contributing to this amazing journey. I was there when the White House came out with the open data policy, and I ran one of the many programs I ran for the federal CIO at the White House was the open data.gov, and some changed the world. I believe in a leader. I am originally Indian. I believe in a leader, Mahatma Gandhi, who said we must become the change we want to see in the world. I also believe in reincarnation. I have been here in Hawaii before. I'm here with my brothers, and I'm here to help. This challenge coin that I give you is a challenge for all of you. The challenge that I ask you to do is join the transformation. Become the force. Become the force that helps Hawaii, unites us together, allows us to to work together, as I mentioned, in that spirit, to work together to help each other out. The world is changing so fast now. If we don't do this, it'll pass us by. We keep the traditions and the honor and the traditions of everything that we have, but we can also use technology to solve problems. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. So, as they say, ehele kako, let's go. And I say to you, kulia ikanu, strive for the summit, and mahalo nui lua. You'll be getting these challenge coins today, so please stay here and join the transformation, and thank you so much for coming to the summit. Let's go get it done. Thank you.